Market Ale and Compass here in the Yacht Club is one of my favorite places to grab a bite as well. They make good Cubans there. But if you come out this back way, through the Yacht Club, you'll end up by a tennis court and a pool. There's hardly anybody ever in this pool. But this walkway, and there never seems to be like anybody checking for passes or anything here. So if you're looking for a place to swim, this may be your spot. But this path, I'll show you here in a second, will lead out to the road, which will take us to the Swan and Dolphin. And here's that road that I was telling you about. Sort of like a service road, but you can walk down it, bike down it, and then this will lead right to the Swan and the Dolphin, and ultimately on the path back to Hollywood Studios. So considering it's about 1:15, I stopped a little longer than I really anticipated. It took about a half hour for dinner, or lunch I should say. We'll probably just walk back to Hollywood Studios, head to the car, charge up the phone for a little while, and then head into Hollywood Studios for May the 4th. Here we go. When I walk my marathons here at Disney, I walk all the way around those paths through the Swan and the Dolphin. Adds a bunch of miles. Then I go up into the lobby of the Swan and the Dolphins for extra steps. May or may not do that today, depending on how we feel. But it does make the walk a lot cooler and a lot longer. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if we can get him to give us a bell. Should be able to see us now. Nice. Woohoo! Winner, chicken dinner. And here we go. We're about to enter Hollywood Studios. And we are live in Hollywood Studios on May the 4th. Let's go check out the shops. Tower of Terror, if that's your thing. The Pixar store at Hollywood Studios is still closed. Well, I'm not sure why. They would sell a ton of stuff here if they did. But I have heard rumblings that it may open soon. A lot of people in Hollywood today, May the 4th. What I found out from a cast member is they didn't sell any May the 4th merchandise this year at the park. I don't understand that at all. It makes no sense to me. But that's good for the pocketbook. Disney Junior Party. As you can expect with May the 4th, Galaxy's Edge is just brimming with people. Got a Coke though. Little A-Wing, check it out. Very cool. And we were told that this X-Wing was actually in one of the movies. Check it out. Some power droids. Very cool. The line to get into the market starts right here and snakes all the way around. It's kind of insane. And here we are in Galaxy's Edge and Sabi's workshop where you can build your own lightsaber. Real cute. Oga's Cantina, where you can go have a drink and spend a lot of money. And the Droid Depot is this way. These are all the people just milling about. Look how fun this is. Some people waiting to get into the Droid Depot. You can buy some sodas over there with galactic credits. You can get into the store. There's a line there, as you can see. And then let's head towards the back and we can see how things are going there. Kylo Ren's not very loud today. And here we go, walking into where the Millennium Falcon is on May the 4th. Some people getting their pictures taken. People hanging out. Everyone's having a good day. Wait time is 40 minutes. It's still really cool no matter what anyone says. Let's head up to Docking Bay 7 where we can get some food. Gosh, there's a ton of people hanging around. Whew. And the line to get into the Den of Antiquities is just packed with people. Holy moly. Some guys. Really, really busy. Sometimes Ray or Chewbacca will come out and say hello. Maybe a little hot today.
Oh yeah, you're right. Secure your seats in the upright and rock position.
Well, we've just left Galaxy's Edge. Sort of insanity in there. Lots of people. And we're walking into Toy Story Land now. Whoa! Less crowded. 15 minutes for Alien Swirling Saucers, not bad. I like this one. Sugar Frosted Lassos. Too funny. Some more Toy Story Land. Got Slinky Dog. Toy Story Mania. Rex, only 20 minutes. Not bad. Rex and Jessie. Hey look, it's a giant Woody.
So your hands on his shoulders, your arms on ready. Now, Woody.
Must resist. Num, num, cookie. Resist, run away, quickly. Look at the Chinese Theater and the Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway sign. All lit up. Go look back down from where we entered the park. Mom and her ducks over there. Add a Gertie. One of my two favorite places to eat here at Hollywood Studios is the 50s Prime Time Cafe. Fun. They have the best peanut butter and jelly shake here. And back in the day, you could go through that door where that person's coming out can go to the bar and order a peanut butter and jelly shake right at the bar and take it with you. Can't do that yet. We will someday. Hidden Rocketeer, for you, Rebecca. And here come the Incredibles. Edna? Sully? Hey, Sully. Army men. Here comes Woody and Jesse. And Buzz bringing up the rear. Hey, Woody. Buzz. To infinity and beyond. And we move on. Hey, everybody. We have just passed mile 10, and we are on the Skyliner. Got ourselves a little private little flight, and we are going to head to Pop Century and Art of Animation. We're going to take a walk around the lake there, and then check out both of the resorts. And we're done with that. We're going to take the Skyliner over to back to Caribbean Beach. We're going to do the little pond, the little lake there. Then when we're done that, we'll probably take the Skyliner back to Hollywood Studios.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey, that's
welcome
me.
aboard the Disney Skyliner
Thank you.
at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Maybe cruise around
We are
Hollywood
on
Studios
our
one
way
more
to
time.
Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with
maybe
connecting
Epcot.
flights to Epcot International Gateway,
But we are
Disney's
in,
Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
we're about 10.5 miles in.
We hope you enjoyed your visit to Hollywood today.
I did, it was
Now
crowded.
say goodbye to your adoring fans below. Bye.
95 degrees today. It is brutally hot. The car said 97 at one point. It's very, very, very hot. Taking a lot of breaks today. I definitely will not do 26 miles today. My goal is 13. That's going to be, get that done easily. We'll see how the second 10 goes. Usually the second 10 is easier than the first 10, believe it or not. Looking forward to getting some really good steps in, good miles in. Again, Hollywood Studios had no May the 4th merchandise. I know they have pins and shirts. They had nothing, which was weird.
In just a few
They usually
moments,
do. I don't know if
we
it was
will be
COVID
traveling
or it's
over
just
the headwaters
shot
of
Disney.
the Everglades. The
But,
water that flows from the protected
very odd
wetlands
that they
around
didn't have
Walt
it.
Disney World
But,
Resort travels all
we'll
the
show
way
you
to
where
the
we're heading next in a
Everglades,
few
the
minutes,
Atlantic Ocean,
and we'll be back.
and the Gulf of
Or I'll be back, I
Mexico.
should say. Heading to Pop Century and Art of Animation and whatever else we get. Getting ready to launch. Here we go. One thing you need to do, just a suggestion when you take the Skyliner, first thing is go to the bathroom before you get on one of these things, and bring some water with you as well. Just in case something happens, you can get stuck up
Welcome
here.
aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's
Two things will help you out a
Caribbean
great
Beach
deal.
Resort. Now get ready to travel back in time and enter the animated worlds of Disney. We are on our way to Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
Flying with birds. We're about to land.
In just a few moments, we will be arriving at the only floating Skyliner station at Walt Disney World Resort. Passengers can disembark here for Disney's Pop Century Resort and for Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Thank you for flying the Disney Skyliner. Bon voyage!
As you can see, we're not too far off the water. Not far up. We're gonna walk around
Please
this
remain
whole
seated until the doors
lake.
automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children.
When you get off the Skyliner, you take a right. You end up in the Art of Animation area. And there's a pool and a bunch of things down this way. And there's a store that we're gonna go check out. And there's a place to grab some food. I'm gonna grab some water because it's getting very hot again, still. And changing some lights. Just as you come out of Animation Hall, you've got Ornament Valley, Radiator Springs. They did a really nice job with this place. Is Tow Mater. Kind of fun. And here's an example of some of the signs on the Pop Century side. There's a bunch of them just to keep you interested. If you take a left off the Skyliners, you will end up at Pop Century Resort. It's set up almost identical to Art of Animation, but has a lot of pop culture references throughout the whole building. For example, they get this huge Play-Doh can and other things spread out throughout the entire resort. It's really lots of fun. Jungle Book over there. Pop. Classic Hall. In the lobby. We are still going. Heat of the day. We are in mile 13. I should say, keep saying we. I am on the back half, about 3/4 of the way done around the lake. We'll be heading back to the Skyliner station, and we'll be taking the Skyliner back to Caribbean Beach, and then we'll circle that lake there and bring you into the Caribbean Beach Resort. Show you what's going on in there. These two resorts must have been built at the exact same time because they're almost set up identically. Obviously the decor is different, but they're pretty much exactly the same. All Star Sports looks the same too. And movies. And we came from that direction. down there. Hey everybody. Woo! And we are right back where we started. Lap of the lake completed. We've been here for about 6 hours, about 13 miles, about 2 miles in an hour. And I've stopped for maybe 45 minutes. Just kind of chilled for about an hour. It's really hot today. Gotta head back to Caribbean Beach and see what's next. Welcome aboard.
Century Resort.
Heading back to Caribbean Beach.
Animation Resort.
Mile 13.
We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach.
It's getting warmer out there too. Breeze has stopped.
Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot International Gateway.
Don't know how long we're going to go for today. I'm probably going to shoot for a few more hours.
We are now gliding over Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax,
Does look like an hourglass.
and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
Never noticed that before. If you end up leaving like around 4:30, 5 o'clock heading towards Tampa, the traffic is terrible. It's really, really bad. You're better off just waiting until like 7. You get a better traffic, easier ride home. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait probably till about 7. It is 4 o'clock right about now. 4:11. Been here for 6 hours and we've done a lot of steps, but it's been a lot of fun. It's just been really, really warm. Caribbean Beach is fun. It's a really nice walk. Then you get to see the Riviera as well. And they've got a really nice gift shop inside Caribbean Beach that we'll give you a sneak peek at. So we'll talk to you a little bit. If you come off the Skyliner at the transfer station from Hollywood Studios or from Epcot, what you can do is keep going straight. Once you get off of it, you'll come down this ramp. And there's this Joffrey's right here to grab a snack, or there's this path that'll take you to Caribbean Beach. Now, you can follow the path across that pond, but then it ends up in a parking lot, and then you have to go around that portion of the hotel over there. It's really kind of boring because you're really in a parking lot, so I don't suggest walking that way. I suggest walking this way. So if you come here, you can go across the street and that'll head towards the Riviera station. But if you keep on this side of the street and go over this bridge, there'll be a crosswalk on the other side of the bridge that'll take you to the Caribbean Beach resort area where you can find the gift shop and get some food. Here's that path that I was telling you about earlier. I don't suggest walking that way. You can take that path, but it'll end up, like I said earlier, in a parking lot. That really won't work out very good, and you'll end up having to walk around the buildings, which is really not a lot of fun. It'll come out over there, and you can walk right up or go underneath there, which is kind of fun. But there's really not much to see other than the buildings. So I suggest coming this way. Now here we are on the path to Caribbean Beach. And you can see there's a Skyliner over there. Now that heads over to the Riviera and eventually to the turning station, which will take you then to Epcot. But here, this goes all the way around. At the very far end, that building's the Riviera. But here, this path will take you to a couple restaurants and a pool. And a fun little island with a bridge that'll, if you don't feel like walking all the way around, you can cut across that little bridge. There's some fun little things in there. Here's a close-up of that island I was telling you about. Some paths and some hammocks to kind of hang out. And over here, we've got a place where all the turtles usually hang out. You see a couple climbing out now. And if you get to a certain point, you can see the lighthouse and the Riviera in the distance. And we'll get there in a little bit. There's the Riviera Skyliner station. Well, we're gonna head that way and heading into the Old Point Royale lobby, the Center Town Market, and the Calypso Trading Post. This is fun. Yeah. Mostly I just want to come in here and sit for a little bit because I'm really hot. And it's nice and cool in here. It's a place where you order food. And here's the Calypso trading post, which is a ton of fun. Let's go check out some merch. With a break in the action. We hope these fans will cool you down. We are leaving Caribbean Beach and heading towards the Riviera. Just for the record, you can fall asleep in these chairs. Not that I have any experience with that, mind you. Just some fun places to sit at the Riviera. Little fire pit. It's part of Disney Vacation Club. Very nice. Some more places to sit, hang out. Play some lawn ball over there, or bowling, or whatever you want to call it. Restaurant way at the top. This is the really pretty part. Some pretty nice tile work in here. As you'll see here in a minute, there's some people hanging around, so I apologize for the noise. Whoa. Pretty cool. And then we head over here. Start here. Very pretty. We are now on the opposite side of the lake. We've kind of walked all the way around it. There's a map. And we're heading back to the Disney Skyliner and the upper bottom left portion of it. Riviera was over there. Now we're heading back this way. More miles. Let's go. Chippendale on mile 15. Need a little bit of comedy at this point in the day. And Minnie. Hi, Minnie. Pluto. Hey, Pluto. What's up, dude? And the Mixter. Hey, Mickey. Oh, Dapper. It's getting a little later in the day. We're approaching mile 15. And we're heading to the back of Hollywood Studios. Rock and roller coaster, just to see what the line looks like. And it doesn't look all that bad, all things considered. 30-minute wait. I'm not in a riding mood today, I'm in a walking mood. So we'll skip it. There's rumors that they are going to open this store once again very soon. God, that would be nice. Unfortunately, the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular is closed, but they're using it as a relaxation station. I really wish this would come back. I really enjoyed the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. It always cracked me up. Maybe someday. 25 minutes, not bad. On May the 4th. One of my other favorite places to eat in Disney is the Sci-Fi Diner. So much fun. Dine-in theater. They show all ridiculous previews of old sci-fi movies. It's hilarious. And the food's really good too. So apparently the cast member lied to me there was a place where you can go for May the 4th merchandise. It's right in there. Unfortunately, the shirt that I wanted is sold out. I had no idea that was happening. But what can you do? Learn for next year. I came back here to see if the Muppet store was open because I'm like, why isn't the Muppet store open? And there's all sorts of fun stuff in there. Ah, well, live and learn. See you later, Hollywood Studios. Happy May the 4th. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour of Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and a few of the Disney resorts. It's been a long day, about 17 miles. Not a bad walking day. Very, very hot. If you do come to May the 4th celebration at Hollywood Studios, this year they had a special area for the merchandise. It was in the back area near the Muppets, in the old Muppet store. And what you would do is you would get into a virtual queue, and then they would call you back at a particular time to get the merchandise. It was funny when I went into one of the stores and I asked them if they were selling, talked to one of the cast members and asked them if they were selling any May the 4th merchandise. Cast members said that they weren't, so I thought that was really kind of strange. And I just didn't walk back over to the Muppet area like I normally do because I'm a big fan of the Muppets. And when I made my second trip into Hollywood Studios, I wanted to go back there and see if that store was open, and all of a sudden I noticed all these people hanging around. I'm like, what's going on? And come to find out, they had turned that store into a Star Wars May the 4th store, and there wasn't really much there I would have liked anyway, except for a t-shirt, but I can get that online, so not a big deal. So a lesson learned: if you ever come to a May the 4th and you want to get the stuff, the merchandise for the day, they'll probably do a similar thing next time. But overall, a really good day. 2 trips into Hollywood Studios, 1 trip into Epcot, and Caribbean Beach, Riviera, Pop Century, Art of Animation, Boardwalk, Yacht Club, Beach Club, a lot of different places today. We hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. Now I've got a 2-hour ride home. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully we'll be able to do this again sometime. May the 4th be with you.